I have seen many dead worlds. Planets burned by their own stars, moons shattered by gravity, cities swallowed by alien glaciers. The galaxy is a tapestry of silence, and I learned to respect what does not speak. But Nihara IV was not just a dead world. It was a warning. Our mission was simple: investigate a gravitational echo detected by ancient probes. An artificial pulse coming from a barren planet without a functional atmosphere or cataloged civilizations. 103 years later, we were the first humans to return. My ship, the Whisper, was a light cruiser equipped for long-range investigations. I brought an experienced crew, but now only I returned. Nihara IV orbited a nearly dead star. Its light was an amber breath, a weak lantern in the abyss. The orbit showed underground disturbances, something beneath the crust influencing gravity, a sleeping heart beating too slow to notice. The ground was frosted glass, as if ancient electrical storms had fused sand into fragile blades. Non-existent winds left spiral shapes, but there was no air. I remembered my mother's voice, a terraforming researcher on Titan who died young. In Nihara, her voice whispered in my mind, danger does not always come from what moves. Sometimes what stands still is just waiting. We descended through a natural fissure into structures beneath the crust, corridors with perfect angles, materials absorbing known waves. Sensors failed, walls returned, no echoes. It was like shouting into a hole in time. Then came the sounds, not caught by devices, but inside us. A song without melody, reminding me of memories I never lived. A childhood on an unknown planet. Conversations with someone who never existed. Some of the crew succumbed. They murmured incomprehensible words, stood motionless, eyes fixed on empty walls. Something was draining our identity, a force pulling memories and consciousness inward. I went on alone, guided by something I do not understand. I reached a spherical chamber underground. At its center, a crystalline structure spun silently. In my mind, I heard pain, a cold, ancient pain crossing bones like the void between stars. At the base, symbols, 3 circles connected, the Kardashev Scale. Type 1, planetary energy. Type 2, star energy. Type 3, galactic energy. But there was a 4th circle, isolated, without connections. I always believed the scale was more than technical. It was a window to fate. Humanity is between type 1 and 2, extracting energy from planetary cores, controlling terraformed moons, building orbital rings, children playing with matches near a cosmic fire. There was the proof. Nihara was not a ruin. It was a memory. A species had reached beyond matter, beyond energy. They broke physics as we know it, and chose silence. Not because they were destroyed, but because they understood staying was too dangerous. The signal was not an invitation. It was a warning, the last cry of a civilization that transcended and realized the cost. A memory etched not in stone, but in consciousness. A warning to anyone who dares step on this scale's forgotten rung. When I left the chamber, Nihara had changed. The planet seemed smaller, the sky's light dimmer. The fissure was gone, the ship unresponsive, and my crew vanished as if never existed. Only the crystal still vibrated in my mind, fragile and inevitable. I don't know if I'm in the same space, time, or reality. I record this message in the suit's emergency systems. Maybe it reaches you as noise among pulsars. Maybe no one ever hears it. But if you do, understand this. There are places in the universe that do not want to be remembered. Nihara is one of them. Here, silence is not absence, it is presence, and it listens to everything